On March 10, 2026, the K-pop world stopped. Heeseung, the ace of ENHYPEN, was suddenly out. The label says it was his choice, but the evidence says something else entirely. From hidden messages in handwritten letters to a 12 billion won crypto scandal involving HYBE's chairman. Was Heeseung the sacrifice used to save a corporate empire? Today we're talking about what actually happened. Why would the most popular member of a world-known K-pop group leave just 1 year before the contract expires? BELIFT LAB claims Heeseung left for artistic independence, yet he's staying still under the same management that supposedly restricted him. With cancelled flights, restricted merchandise, the official story of Heeseung's departure is full of holes. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Hi, I'm Christina, and here I talk about different K-pop topics, so if you're interested, subscribe. 1.3 million signatures, protests, trucks in Seoul, billboards everywhere, engines are fighting back. They say ENHYPEN is 7 or nothing more. But as the members leave an empty space for Heeseung on stage, we have to ask, is this a new chapter for a solo artist or the most cold-blooded corporate move in K-pop history? On March 10th, BELIFT LAB drops the bombshell that Heeseung is leaving ENHYPEN to go solo. But as a contrast, 48 hours prior, Heeseung was on a fan call discussing the group's upcoming European tour. There were no hiatus, no health excuses, just a sudden clean break that felt like a structural rupture. He was also supposed to fly for the Hello Melbourne festival, but Heeseung's flight was cancelled, leaving the remaining 6 members to scramble and relearn the choreography in a state of visible distress since it was only 6 of them now.
다음에도 꼭 다시 호주에 왔으면 좋겠고요.
And I really hope that we can come back here to Australia.
그때까지 기다려주실 거죠?
So, officially, the label claims that Heeseung's vocals didn't fit the group's new, heavier, rougher musical direction like their song Knife, and they've announced his new solo debut as Lee Heeseung. But why not stay in the group and do solo activities at the same time? We've seen that with many members of other groups like Jungwon from TXT still being in the group and also do solo. If the label truly wanted him to succeed, they wouldn't force him to leave the group out of nowhere and leave the whole fandom behind. Heeseung's letter to fans contained a phrasing that raised red flags. I made a big decision according to the direction of the company, and there's a viral theory that if you connect specific highlighted letters in his farewell post, it spells out only the company is happy. There's also the producer's silence. The major producer El Capitan admitted he couldn't even contact Heeseung and found out he was leaving through the news like everyone else. So how does a group's ace leave the group without even the producing knowing?
If you haven't seen by now, Nicki went live last night and then Jungwon went live this morning. During Nicki's live, and he brought up how he literally is having such a hard time remembering ENHYPEN's choreography because they're literally switching everything up all of a sudden because they're a 6-member group as of right now. And they're also preparing their tour right now and filming a new EP. Not even just, oh, we're creating the new songs. No, we're recording them. One of the people in the comments was like, oh, I danced to EXO, and he was like, oh, I have to do that with all six of us. And now people are starting to get mad at him for saying that. Guys, what is he supposed to say? All 7 of us? No, he's not allowed to say that.
아이, 여보세요. 엔하이픈으로 하는 안무를 혼자 해도 되는 건가? 혼자 하는 거 보고 싶어요. 엑소도 좋은데 안무 6명 꼭 봐야 돼. 준비랑 그리고 이제 곧 있으면 녹음 시작할 것 같고 할 게 많습니다. 좋아하는 노래? 타이틀이 제일 좋고요. 타이틀 좋아요. 수록곡도 좋아요. 이번 것도 진짜 좋아요. 되게 이번 나이프 앨범에 지지 않고 그게 너무 많아서 내가 지금
If we're not already aware, they are being silenced about anything that has to do with this. They can't talk about being a 7-member group when they're not a 7-member group right now. Oh, and so Jungwon went live, right? And guess what? People were commenting stuff like ENHYPEN is 7, or they were saying Heeseung's name. I didn't ever notice those comments, and the reason is because BELIFT was deleting the comments like while they were being commented. People have videos of proof of the comments being deleted.
The timing part is essential of this deep dive. On March 3rd, just 1 week before the announcement, HYBE Chairman Bang Si-hyuk faced major legal issues and pressure. In this scandal, he's accused of 12 billion won in cryptocurrency fraud and using BTS as collateral for loans. In PR, this is called lightning rod by dropping the biggest K-pop departure news. In this way, the media's attention shifted from the corporate fraud to Heeseung leaving ENHYPEN instantly. The members showed support and were definitely devastated for their friend, their fellow member leaving, and Nikki was spotted wearing Heeseung's clothes at the airport as a silent tribute. Sunghoon was visibly uncomfortable during schedules, and at their performance in the recent stage, they purposely left an empty space in the formation where usually Heeseung stands. Then Jungwon made a 7-member hand sign at a Prada event. So the members aren't moving on, they're holding still. So what's gonna be next? Can ENHYPEN go on without a member just like that, so easily, as if nothing happened? Can the group maintain its identity after losing a core vocalist? Whether it was Heeseung's choice or a corporate diversion, one thing is certain: ENHYPEN will never be the same, because ENHYPEN is 7 and there's still 1 chair empty. So Heeseung leaving ENHYPEN leaves an uncertain future for him as a solo artist and also for the group. ENHYPEN is currently preparing for the European tour for this summer as 6 members, facing the daunting task to re-record choreographies and filling the empty space on stage. It's a lot of effort. Meanwhile, Heeseung is apparently preparing for a solo debut.
Actually, I'm gonna release my album soon.
Oh, really? Oh, congratulations.
Actually, I'm preparing my album.
Yeah?
Let me just tell you, it's gonna be real different.
Oh, really? Is it gonna be
Yeah.
like R&B or?
Stick around.
Okay.
You will know that.
And now you make the new decision. I know you have a very high talent on music, so no matter what decision you make, I will always support you.
As a R&B artist, he debuts in the shadow of a fandom that remains largely unconvinced by the corporate narrative.
너무 놀랐을 텐데 너무 괜찮고 그래도 한편으로 미안한 마음도 있고.
Whether he was forced out to save a chairman or chose a path for himself, the original 7 identity of ENHYPEN has been permanently stained. So what are your thoughts on Heeseung living in ENHYPEN? Do you believe what the label officially says, or do you have more theories to share? Either way, let's still support both the 6 members and Heeseung either way, because there's not much we can do about it. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you want to stay updated. I'll do more videos if something else comes out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!